I found some dried figs in the pantry. Don't mind if I do. They're so good. We need to talk about this cider. It's called Second Cousin. It's from Kootenays, I think that's how you pronounce it, in British Columbia. It's called Last Chance. Second Cousin. What I'm loving about this cider, I don't know if you can see this, but it's made from 100% upcycled fruit. So they took the ugliest Bartlett and Anjou pears, Ambrosia, Gala, and Pink Lady apples, like the produce that's not fit for supermarket display. This company, Last Chance Beverage Co., took all of the ugly fruit and fermented it and turned it into upcycled fruit cider. I love that. The blend of the pears and the apples is so good. There's only 7 grams of sugar, only 120 calories, and the story is really cute about the Lasser family. So that's why it's called Last Chance Beverage Co. It's the Lasser family. They couldn't stand seeing the good fruit go to waste, so they started a beverage company to give it a last chance. It's just so brilliant. I love that. So anyway, it's delicious. Highly recommend it. Look it up, or maybe look up some other upcycled fruit ciders, because like it's like a vibe. It's a whole thing. It's so good. Today is day 3 at my first local sitting job here in the West Kootenays, just down the street from where I actually live at the little shack on the farm. Bern and Ivy are here with me, with Winston the Pomeranian, Beckham he's either a double doodle or a labradoodle. Sorry, I'm a little drunk. Just kidding. I just took a sip. These are so good. And Miso, the Cavalier King Charles shihtzu mix, the cavalier. So I've been getting to know everybody over the past few days, and our last day is actually tomorrow. So just in time for us getting into a routine and everybody getting familiar with me, it's going to be time for us to pack up and leave. Last night was so much better than the first night we were here. The first night we were here, Beckham thought that I was an intruder. He refused to come into the bedroom. All 3 of them refused to come into the bedroom to sleep with us. And whenever I came out to check on them and see if they were okay, emerging from the shadows was not Beckham's favorite thing in the world. So he sort of like sounded the alarm. He was running away from me. He was kind of like scuttering into corners and hiding behind the curtain. And yeah, he was not happy that I was like still here and having a sleepover. I don't think he expected that. But last night we went for a beautiful walk on the rail trail, and then I took little Winston down to the lakefront. I vlogged about that in the last vlog. And by the time we got back, everybody was so pooped. They were so exhausted. They passed out just in the hallway, like the front hallway. They still didn't want to come in the bedroom or anything like that, but the 1 or 2 times I did come out to see if everybody was okay, it was just, they were dead silent. Like no reactivity, no barking. They were perfectly fine, perfectly comfortable with me still being here. And then in the morning, when I got up and came out of the bedroom to like say good morning to everybody, it was all smiles and tail wags and like bum wiggles, and everyone was super stoked that I was still here. So now I am the good guy. They know that I'm associated with treats and walks and fun times, so that's good. But it's just so funny how this sit is so short, and now that we've finally reached this stage, we have to go tomorrow. So I debated vlogging today or not. I'm kind of losing my vlogging like motivation, my vlogging energy. I always like start off strong when I come to a new sit, and then it kind of like my energy wanes or like depletes throughout my sit because we get into a routine. Every day is kind of the same. There's nothing really exciting going on, and it just feels kind of like a drag or a chore to pick up my camera and like vlog about the little amount of things that I'm doing. Or at least it's like the same thing every single day. I have talked a couple of times in the last 2 vlogs from our sit here about how I'm going to do meal prep, and I got distracted last time by doing the bottle depot return. I like drove to Cascar and returned all of the recyclables, and I didn't really end up doing a lot of meal prep except for making like a little bit of yogurt. So today, since it's our last full day here, I actually really want to take advantage of having like a full kitchen, a stove, there's an oven, it looks like a convection oven up here. This is awesome. I freaking love this. And this kitchen island behind me, the whole top is like a cutting board, which I love. So back at the little shack on the farm, you guys probably know this, but I only have a hot plate and a toaster oven, like a really small little toaster oven. And miraculously, I've been making it work, and I can do meal prep just using a single burning hot plate and a toaster oven, it just takes like a lot of time because I have to do multiple batches of it. And also our electrical isn't that strong at the little shack. So sometimes we blow the breaker several times while I'm trying to like operate multiple appliances at once. It's a little bit challenging. Like I said, I make it work, but it is very special to have access to a fully functioning kitchen with a dishwasher. So I'm actually making more breakfast burritos. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna film that because I've already filmed that before. Yeah, so anyways, breakfast burritos. And the other thing I'm going to prep, which I've literally been prepping for the past few weeks, is the viral TikTok high protein cottage cheese beef bowl. I've been talking about this a lot on Instagram actually, but I've been eating it for like 2 months. It's so freaking good. And the prep is quite simple because you're only prepping sweet potatoes and ground beef. It's just that I'm making a huge batch of sweet potato and a pretty big batch of ground beef. And so to have the space is like really, really helpful. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna start by saying hello to all of the dogs, checking in with them, and then like, I don't fucking know. We'll see what happens. I'm just gonna like drink my cider and film, and we'll see what I can do with it together in post, because that seems to be like the space where the magic happens.
All right, so we've got this little guy, little Winston. I have been falling deeper and deeper in love with him every single day, and also with Miso, because like, look at this face.
You guys look like teddy bears.
Hi, babe. Look at them. You guys are insanely adorable. And we're having such a fun time. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Hi. And then Fern and Ivy are, yeah, they're just chilling. They're just hanging out. Hey. And then Mr. Beckham is just being his weird self. Beckham, come here. Come here. Come here. You're okay. Are you being shy? Are you being shy? Come here. Come say hi. You're such an oddball. Yes, you are. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Guys, little dog things. This might be one of the cutest things that I've ever seen a dog ask for. He drinks out of the tap. So I turn on the cold water. That's how they drink. It's the cutest thing. It's okay. It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Oh, you're so shy. You're such a shy guy, aren't you? Okay, so I've got some breakfast burrito prep going on here with my Western family egg whites. But when I went to go and get groceries, I could not help myself but to go to Homegrown, which is the little village that I live in's health food store, and grab some local Kootenay eggs. I just cannot bring myself to buy industrial eggs after staying at Cedarview Acres. So I got 3 whole cartons of local eggs, beautiful local eggs. They're not rainbow eggs, but they're still real pretty. So that's what we're gonna use. I just have some chicken breast in here. I am making some Tex-Mex chicken breast, but I had some left over from last time too. And that's what I mix into the breakfast burritos here with the green pepper and the white onion. And then for my other prep, I'm going to cut these up, and then I'm going to fry up some ground beef. This ground beef is from Jesse's stepdad. As it turns out, my client just sent me a message on Facebook Messenger, which is how we've been communicating, asking if I would be cool with staying tomorrow night, Sunday night. And I'm happy to. I'm more than happy to. It makes it a little bit easier for me because I don't know what on earth I was thinking starting meal prep at like 5 p.m. I always think I can do so much more than I can actually fit into the evening, especially since I always want to get into bed earlier than most people, I would say. But this is good. This is good because it means that we have a full day tomorrow to actually finish this and I can stop. I can make this a 2-part vlog and I can roll this into tomorrow morning. It's going to be interesting because if I stay Sunday night, that means that I'm going to be waking up here on Monday morning, which is Milkmaid Mondays. So I work as a relief milker for a neighboring farmer for her very small herd of family dairy cows. I've been doing this for the past year. Every single Monday, it takes me about 3.5 to 5 hours depending on what's happening on the farm that particular week. If I'm waking up here and my client is traveling back on Monday, I'm just gonna have to coordinate when she's gonna be here. The farm I milk at is literally just 2 seconds up the road. I could walk there, like easy peasy. It's like across the street. But yeah, it's just gonna depend on the timing of things. So we'll have to figure that out, but we'll make it work. And tomorrow I have the whole day to actually finish my meal prep, but I'll show you what I did end up getting finished. So this is the yogurt that I cultured overnight last night and then I let cool down in the fridge. I am gonna bring this back to the little shack on the farm because I'm gonna strain it in there. I have to use a really big bowl and a sieve to strain the whey out of this to make it into Greek yogurt. So we're gonna bring that back. Sweet potatoes we're going to dice up and cook in the convection oven tomorrow. This is the big bowl of scrambled eggs that I made for burritos. It's enough for 16 burritos, which is perfect because I have 16 tortillas here. Just some ingredients that I'm gonna bring back to the little shack on the farm that I don't need to store here anymore. This is kind of like a little bin of things that I'm gonna bring back to the little shack so I don't have to store it in the fridge. Some egg whites, the rest of the eggs that I bought, my milk thermometer, some extra Tex-Mex chicken that I made, and then some extra burrito topping or filling and some spice. So we're gonna bring that back to the little shack on the farm. This is the ground beef that I cooked up. I ended up getting 8 bags, which is awesome because that's 8 separate meals. So I just have to add in and weigh out the sweet potatoes. So we'll do that tomorrow and finish that up. And then I think that's actually all we got done. So I kind of got like half of it done, but we will pick it up tomorrow morning and finish everything off. Mr. Beckham is desperate to go outside to go for a walk. He's been ringing the little doorbell for the past few minutes, so he's ready to go for his evening his evening pee-pees. Yes. I'm actually gonna walk Miso and Beckham together because they walk really, really well together. And then we'll come back and we'll walk Winston by himself again, just like we did last night. Yeah. All right, you two. Are we ready? I honestly have no idea where we're actually going to walk because I'm not going on the rail trail. It is so late. And this is just like a little cul-de-sac, like it's a pretty short little road. And the other way is busy with traffic, and that's where I went with Winston in the last vlog, which was just last night. I don't know. I waited a little too long. It's just a little too dark. There's a little path that goes down here that actually has a lamp, a kind of street lamp or a trail lamp. So we'll meander down this way.
how dogs suffocate. Because they can't get it off their head. That's not good, buddy. Hey?
Okay, you ready? Yes. There you go. Be free. Be a free little cream puff. Come here. All right, book. Let's go. Let's go inside. Hello. Hello, everybody.
Good morning. It is obviously the next day. We're just gonna pick it up right where we left off. I have to get these sweet potatoes diced up and seasoned and thrown in the oven. I'm just going to toss them with a little bit of olive oil. I brought this from home. Some salt and pepper, some garlic powder, some chili powder, and a little bit of cumin. I love this. If or when I ever have my dream cabin fusion farm home, I want an island that is a cutting board, like the entire surface as a cutting board. This has been a dream to prep on.
All right, so we've got all of our sweet potato here on the trays. We're gonna pop these in the oven, which I just preheated, and then we're gonna start toasting our tortillas so that we can wrap and fill them. As you guys know, this is a bit of a tedious and laborious process, so we are going to get 16 burritos wrapped in 3, 2, 1. Nice. So I only did 15 because it's time for breakfast. So we are going to get into this. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. What do you think?
It's so much better than the burrito I had from Haas and Jill's the other day. Legitimate burrito addiction.
We did it, Beckham. We did it. Okay, so here is everything that I'm bringing back to the little shack on the farm. This is the chicken that I cooked yesterday. I just put it in the freezer, so that's all frozen. Extra sweet potato here. These are the sweet potato and ground beef bowl portions that I put together with the sweet potatoes in there. All of my breakfast burritos, my extra breakfast burrito toppings here, extra eggs, extra egg whites, some random feta, and then all of the yogurt that I need to strain when I get back to the little shack on the farm. I did just want to mention that it would be ideal if I was able to portion all of this stuff out in glass containers that I could wash and reuse. Obviously, I'm not necessarily recommending that you do it this way in Ziploc bags. I know it's really wasteful, but you know what? It is so space efficient, and I'm working with limited space, and because I'm traveling around, this is just the easiest way to freeze things nice and flat and be able to travel with them and store them. But we're gonna pack this up in the venue and head down to the little shack on the farm and store everything. I'm also gonna quickly start the process of straining out the whey from this yogurt while we're there.
Sophie! Hello, baby girl. Get out of the way, please.
Okay, I had to change my outfit because it is so freaking hot out there. I got everything sorted here at the little shack on the farm. All of the food is put away. The yogurt is straining the whey. I just have to go to Save On to pick up a couple of things. But while I was at Save On, I wanted to grab a nice like pot of flowers or some kind of like little, I don't know, nice little flower situation to leave for my client with the 80 bucks from their recycling and a thank you card. So we're gonna head down there. The selection is not that great. It's a tiny little Save On Foods here in our little village, but we'll see what they have. We'll go browse the thank you cards. I want to get that sorted today, even though it's not like technically our last day, because tomorrow's gonna be a bit of a gong show with the Milkmaid Mondays and milking the cows and stuff like that. I'm gonna be taking Fern and Ivy back to the shack to stay for the day, and it's just gonna be a little bit of a shuffle. Yeah, we'll go see what Save On has.
Girlies. There you go. Hi. Oh. Good morning. It is the next day again. It's day
3 of this vlog. I've literally never filmed a 3-day vlog before. I hope this isn't going to be too long. It's Monday, so it's Milkmaid Monday. I've never shared about Milkmaid Mondays or milking these cows on YouTube before. I've only ever shared it to my Instagram stories. After I'm done milking the cows, I'm going to go back to my client's house. I have to write a little thank you card for her. There's a couple other things I just want to tidy up. I want to clean the floors and stuff like that and just kind of make my way out officially. Anyway, I thought I would try and include a couple of really short clips. I'm just going to bring my phone with me into the milking parlor and I'll introduce you to the cows if I can. Just take like a couple clips of what I've got going on there. It won't be too extensive. It won't be too much. I probably won't be talking to the camera or anything like that. But then after we're done milking, we'll head back to say goodbye to Beckham. His name has been Bentley all freaking week. Beckham, Miso, and Winston, who has been Hinton. It's been Bentley, Miso, and Hinton. Those are their names now. So we're back at the house with this one and with this one. I am gonna miss you so much. Yes. We had so much fun, didn't we? Surprise, surprise. I have a breakfast burrito with some ciggies and some salsa. I'm so hungry after milking this morning. Milking went well. Everything went pretty smoothly. That new little baby, his name is Phoenix, apparently because the marking on his forehead looks like a phoenix, and it actually does. He's so cute. He must be about a week old. But yeah, finished that up. Everything went great. I'm just back at the house now doing some laundry, and I'm gonna clean the floors, and I'm just like sort of tidying up, doing some last minute things in the kitchen. But I have to write in this thank you card here, and then I also just have to write just like a couple things that my client should know from the time we were here that I just want to give her a little bit of a heads up. Beckham wants to go for a walk. I'm gonna walk everyone if I have time, hopefully. Beckham, come here. Come here. You're okay. The $80 that we got from returning the recyclables, I'm going to put it down right here, and then the pretty little flowers that I got. So we're just gonna write this thank you card. Enjoy our breakfast burrito. Hey, we've been snuggling in bed. Yes, we have. He's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna eat this.
mopping the floors, and look how fun this thing is. I'm not sure if any of you guys have one of these. That's the best!
Alright, you three, I'll see you later. It's been a slice. Yes, it has. You were a good boy, and you were a good boy, and you were a good boy. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Okay, Mom will be home soon, okay? Gotta go. I'll see you later. Don't get mad. Don't get mad.
Holy shit, what a day. Squeezing that milking in this morning makes it feel like I've lived 2 days in one. And the fact that I've filmed 3 days for this vlog, I don't even really know what day it is. Anyway, it is so freaking hot in my car. I have to make this outro as quick as possible. I wanted to let you guys know that because I did rebrand this channel to Gritty and Grazing to document my pet, dog, horse, and farm sitting gigs specifically, that you're not going to be seeing another vlog from me until I start my next confirmed gig, which isn't for another 6 weeks. So I have this random 6 weeks. Well, it's not random, but I have a block of time in between finishing this one and starting my next one, which is actually coming back to sit these guys again for 10 days in the middle of October. So if you are by chance watching this and you're looking for someone to take after look after your property or your animals or your pets or your farm or your homestead or anything like that, I'm open to urban or suburban dog sits as well, or any other kind of pet or kitty or animal or whatever. I'm just really highly motivated to book up with work right now. So I'll leave my contact information down below in the description. I have a very small viewership here on YouTube, so it's not likely that I'm speaking to anybody who is looking for someone to sit their property or their animals that's local or nearby, but whatever, I just have to talk about it anyways. I am dripping sweat. Where you can find me in the meantime, Substack, the all-in-one breath newsletter. I am finally getting ready to send out my first newsletter. I just finished my about page and my intro post. It's taken me forever. I've gotten stuck in a loop of perfectionism trying to get all of my wording right. It's going to be all about nature and cyclical living and rewilding and the ways that nature has healed my mind, body, and spirit. And I'm so excited to finally start talking about this stuff because it's really, really powerful stuff. And it's just so gorgeous and inspiring and important. And I'm feeling really moved and inspired to create it and share this message in combination with my photos and my videos and my vlogs. So that address, or to get there, is grittygracious.substack.com. I always have the link down in the description. I've been trying the best to leave it as a pinned comment as well. So please, please, please go subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram. I'm not really there anymore these days, but I do use Instagram to chat in DMs, and I do post a story here and there. I'm trying my best to stay off of it so that I can focus on the stuff that matters. I'm also building a website for Gritty Gracious and a whole separate blog situation and a community on Circle. So I have a lot of way more important work to be doing than Instagram, but that's still probably the easiest way to connect with me. So I'll either see you on any of those avenues or channels or platforms, or I'll see you back here in 6 weeks. It probably won't be 6 weeks for you because it's going to take me a while to edit these vlogs, but time will have lapsed the next time that you see me, and I'll catch you up to speed on everything that's been going on. And we'll either be at a totally separate sitting job or we'll be back here with these three. So thank you so much for following along and for spending the last 4 days with Beckham, Winston, and Miso. Almost have all of their names right. And yeah, as always, thank you for your time. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your attention. And yeah, I just love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm so, so, so grateful for you. I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.